Welcome to the world of Osdrian. In the continent of Solace, your players wake up in an abandoned warehouse caged individually, seeing others in cages around them. No memory of what happened to them or how they got in this situation. Suddenly, they are attacked by some wolves. One of them has a key. They have no equipment, no tools, nothing on them but the clothes on their back. They must either fight or outsmart the wolves, and in doing so, they will make their way over to the armory, where they are able to pick up all of their starting gear and equipment. Then, they can take to investigating the abandoned warehouse that they are in, that is obviously in rough shape. If they choose to do that, they might learn or deduce some information out of this place and what happened here. Then your players will make their way north to a city where the military of the Northeast are operating out of mainly. But there are also shops and a market and a bazaar here. There's taverns, there's inns, and of course the military base. Their group will be stopped by the officers. 2 officers. They will question their condition and where they came from and what happened to them. If your players are cooperative, they may ask the players to come with them and speak with the general. If your players aren't cooperative, they might have to surround them with an entire troop of military men, restraining them and bringing them into the general. The general will question them. If your players are still uncooperative, he will sedate them and he will run tests on their body to make sure that nothing strange has happened to them. But if they are cooperative and answer all of his questions as honestly and to the best of their abilities as possible, they might be able to walk away of their own free will. After that, your players can continue running the one-shots as they are released over on Potion of Mastery, or you as the game master can take it from there and create your own campaign with a little bit of inspiration on how to start your world. And I fully encourage you to steal my world, steal my continent, steal my maps, hell, even steal my creatures, because that's what they're there for. And honestly, for $10, what do you have to lose? I hope that you guys can enjoy the game as much as I did creating it. Nuclear Chaos is built for 3 to 6 players, ideally. You can play with more, it just gets a little complicated. It slows down your gameplay a little bit, so if you like those longer sessions, you can definitely go ahead and do that. Play with more players, that sort of thing. The whole one-shot scales accordingly with both your game system and how many players you play. I've designed it that way so that it's really, really easy to pick up, and you can currently buy Nuclear Chaos on our store, as I said. 3 to 6 players, well, 2 to 6 players, I guess, and you can play it in any game system that you're already playing or want to try playing. As the GM, you have a little bit of homework to figure out what roles are needed for some checks, and to figure out the difficulty for your game system. I've based it off of a very nice way of doing things, so I hope you guys enjoy this. And if you do pick up Nuclear Chaos, let me know in the description your feedback as a GM or even as a player who picked it up for their GM and your group, and played through it. Let me know what you thought of Nuclear Chaos. Without any further ado, happy playing.